Hello everyone, I'm Blackout or Nyx, call me whatever you would like, and welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry for lack of upload last week. I got sick again for the 1000th time, and this time I had a stomach bug kind of thing, and I had like 103 fever. It was really fun, and I got sick twice during that, so that was fun. So today I'm going to be designing more Canon Warriors characters, and this time I'm going to be branching off into the different clans too. So starting off with Stormfur, Stonefur, I'm sorry if I keep doing that, and he was the first one I designed. This video isn't in order because I didn't really want to put River Clan all in one section, so I kind of put them all throughout. But Stonefur is a character that I don't really have a lot to say about. I also designed his sister next, Misty Foot or Star, but I don't know, he was pretty noble type character. There's not a whole lot about him, but I don't know. I remember liking him. I haven't reread the series in a little while, but I did like him. I do like him. I think they should have given more, had more of him, but I don't know. I give him markings a bit like his dad, a mixture of his dad and his mom, and I also gave him that nose stripe like his uncle has, Crooked Star. I did a back stripe, of course I did. By the way, real quick, this video will contain spoilers for all the series, so you might want to stop watching now if you don't want to get anything spoiled. Next up is Misty Star, and if you didn't leave and you didn't want to get anything spoiled for you, Misty Star is dead, and I'm really happy about that because she was old, and yay, drama. Which, if this next series, if a Starless Clan turns into something with the Dark Forest, I'm literally going to cry, because no more Dark Forest. We've had too many Dark Forest plot lines at this point, and it's getting really annoying. Anyway, mini rant over. For Misty Star, she's probably one of my favorite designs. I made her a darker color than her mom, but pretty much still the same saturations. I gave her markings like her mom, like the underbelly and the facial markings. I gave her the tail stripes like her dad, and a lot of the stripes on her back like her father. And I also gave her the little leg markings he has. I made her much more like her mom in colors, but more like her dad in markings. I also gave her a peachy color for her paws, and I made her foot a lighter color because I forgot that she was supposed to have one light colored foot, hence the Misty foot. Next up is Smudge. I felt like designing him because, I don't know, I think he's kind of a fun character where every time he's mentioned or thrown in there, it's like, oh my god, what a throwback. I made him a classic plump looking character, and I gave him a fluffy tail, though I made him just mostly round rather than fluffy. I realized I forgot his collar in the sketch, so I quickly added it. I made him a black and white tortie or calico. I don't really know cat breeds. And I gave him some of his little toes. It's black, and his amber eyes, and green collar because Smudge likes Scourge. Smudge should have a green collar and Scourge should have a purple color. I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually. Next up is one star, one whisker, whatever you want to call him. I love this design. I freaking love this design. I love the paw up that I gave him. I think the paw is the only reason I actually like this, because I don't really like one star as a character, but I actually I made him based off of a breed, which is an Oriental Shorthair, which eventually, when I design his son, Darktail, I will also probably make him a bit Oriental, though his mother is just gonna be a fluffy house cat. Smoke is just gonna be a fluffy house cat. I don't have a whole lot to say about One Star. I feel like he took a total 180 with his relationship with Firestar, which, I don't know, it was kind of interesting. The besties had a fight. For his design, I made him a light brown tabby with darker stripes, because we have too many dark brown tabbies, so I feel like making him lighter kind of helped to differentiate him from Tiger Star, along with him being an Oriental. And I should have given him curly whisker. I realized that when I was looking at this, because you know what, he could be a sassy little Italian man. I'm Italian. Next up is Silverstream, which this video is actually majority River Clan. I don't know, but I freaking love her design also. I did do a piece a while ago of her and Gray Stripe for a rant of half clan relationships, but I don't know. I had no idea what to do for a pose, because I feel like I need to work on making more dynamic poses than them just sitting there, like standing there. So I found this really, really fun, like cool reference of a cat, and I thought it was really pretty, so I referenced that. So I gave her like a little poofy tail and her one paw up, which I really like the paw on this one also. I definitely did not reference her father enough, I realized, because I forgot while I was making this. I forgot her father completely, Crooked Star. But I gave her little flowy stripes, and I think I eventually changed the tail. Yeah, I changed the tail to be more like his, and I gave her the little foot things, like the little sackies, kind of, to maybe incorporate her father a little bit. Next up is probably my favorite design of all of the ones that I did. I wasn't sure at first what to do for the pose. I was thinking like a front-facing cat with their head down, but for Running Nose, love Running Nose. He's adorable. But yeah, I just kind of went with like a droopy side pose. I made him really tired looking with eye bags, and I gave him a floppy ear, because I've never actually given a character a floppy ear before. So I got really excited for this, so I was like, screw it, floppy ear. I don't know. I also gave him little fluffy tips on his ears. I made, like Smudge, I made him a tortie, I think, calico. I don't know. I'm terrible at cat genetics. But I gave him little lighter gray, darker gray accents, because I just thought it kind of pulled the design together more. And of course, I made him have a little booger on his nose. I don't know why I said it like that. Booger. Anyway, next up is Cloudtail. Okay, Cloudtail is a bit of a controversial subject because some people really don't like him for his relationship with Daisy, and some people really, really like him, or others just think he's a plain joke character, which I like him. I don't mind him. I made sure to reference Firestar a little bit with his design, what I could, because he is a plain white cat, though I didn't make him plain white, because I just felt like, I don't know, I didn't want to make him plain white. So I made him like really, really floofy. I made him like a big poof ball. And I gave him little gray ears, light gray ears, and a little light gray tail, and light gray nose bridge, just to give him a little bit of variation. Because, I don't know, I wanted to keep him mostly white, but I just wanted to give him a little bit of detail. I also gave him blue eyes because, of course, it's his design. Anyway, on to Leopard Star. Okay, Leopard Star is another one of those characters that it's either you really like them or you hate them. I don't mind her. I kind of like her. I definitely don't think please don't be mad at me when I say this, but I liked her Super Edition. I thought her Super Edition was good. I didn't really see a problem. Other than the fact that White Storm was listed as both a warrior and a kit. But, it had its flaws, but I thought it was good overall. So I made her also pretty fluffy. And, yeah, I gave her her little gold. And I did hue shift it a little bit because I think she's more of like a gold in between of a yellow and an orange, and I gave her gold stripes. I loved making her markings because I thought it was so fun. I gave her a little star on her chest, a little throwback to when everyone would give their leaders the stars on their chests or foreheads in 2010. Even though I was not reading these books in 2010. Anyway, I gave her little leopard spots, and yeah. Next up is Cinderpelt. I love Cinderpelt. I think she was such a fun character. I just think they did her kind of dirty with making her a medicine cat. But I'm glad they didn't do the disabled medicine cat. But I'm glad they didn't do that with Briarlight. And she just kind of remained neutral. Which for her, it would have been even more of a struggle for her to ever be a warrior. Since she was paralyzed and couldn't feel if she was bleeding back there. I don't know. But I gave, that's a topic for another day that I might discuss. I gave her her little crippled leggy, her little scarred up leggy, which that was also really fun to draw, honestly. Though in the sketch I did go pretty overkill with the scarring, but I did change that a bit later on. But I really like her design that I gave her. I wanted to keep it simple, but pleasing at the same time. I think I gave her a back stripe. I don't remember. Did I? Probably did. Did I? Wow, that's a surprise. I didn't give her a back stripe. Wow. Good for me. I don't know. I just really like her design. Lastly is Brightheart. I actually did make myself a base for this because I thought it would be really... I made this a little while ago, but I thought it would be easier if I made a base and just kind of drew up on top of it to kind of have everything down, but then I can change the body shape, the face shape. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore because I don't really like how this turned out. Like, I don't mind the design, but I just think everything could have been a bit better with proportions wise, and the fact that the pose is gross because she's literally doing absolutely nothing, and I don't know, I just don't like it. Maybe I could redraw her in the future, but I don't know. For now, this is what we got. I really wasn't sure what to do for the tail, so I did this really weird marking because I could not figure out what would look good on it. I'm not sold on our design, but I don't hate it either. Anyway, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and anyway, bye!